Good morning. Hello, how are you? Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I just have this nagging thoughts and in my head after um, I heard of an incident where my daughter is working. She's now in um, our, what do you call this, lifeguard. And yesterday, one person came and asked and talked to her. Would she save her if he drowns? This is an old man talking to a 16-year-old, asking the kid, "Are you in high school?" I mean, the moment my daughter asks or tell the story that this an older man talking to her, and she is at work as a lifeguard. She's basically taking care of young people, an old man trying to distract someone. And such a question that to me, that is immediately raise a plug in my head as a mother who we have an instinct immediately if that person has a good intention to our children or not. And I feel uh, that mother's instinct is very much we need to protect our children. Right now, I'm thinking or debating whether I should uh, um, call the Nasomi to make sure that um, hello, our Arthur Chick Barnes, how are you? So glad to see you. And maybe I should report this incident, but they already have called the police during the time of the incident. But still, as a mother, I have that um, gut feeling that we have to bond together as parents to really protect our children. I just got this email today from uh, a story of how a 12-year-old, this is from um, the Chromebooks, leaving kids exposed to exploitation. I got an email from the, what is this, National Center on Sexual Exploitation. You know, they're asking for help and talks about this story of how the school, I need to tell you the story of a 12-year-old Jack, not his real name, a young sixth grader who was given a Chromebook by his middle school, and Jack quickly discovered his school issued device allowed him unfiltered access to the internet and many other apps unrelated to school, such as Netflix and YouTube, which have volumes of pornographic um, content. Jack's mother thought he was doing schoolwork, but when she caught him watching YouTube videos instead of doing his homework online, she thought nothing of it, thinking a device given to her son by the school would be safe. She couldn't have been more wrong when Jack began to act strangely, asking to bring his Chromebook into his bedroom to study and spending an increasing amount of time in the device. His mother decided to investigate. What she found shocked her. Jack's school-issued Chromebook had no protection whatsoever and was now filled with hardcore pornography. Jack's accidental encounter with pornography on his unfiltered Chromebook jump-started an addiction and soon his family was at a loss. Without the Chromebook, he couldn't continue school, but with he was at great risk. Internet pornography consumption by adolescents like Jack is associated with a multitude of negative effects such as greater propensity to addiction, risky sexual behavior that can have profoundly adverse effect, and other health impact on the brain. Such outcomes are not surprising in light of research into how the human brain develops throughout childhood and into adulthood. And the National Center on Sexual Exploitation has advocated against pornography for nearly 60 years as one of our main mission, and they fought to bring public attention to the public health, the harms of pornography. Our organization has a proven track record of success in this front, but our programs and projects are not cheap. So basically, they're asking for support. But I'm talking, thank you so much, Arthur Chic Barnes, ang aking bagong, not really bago, but a good friend in YouTube. Thank you so much. And Buhay OFW blog, thank you so much for joining. Hello, Jawo, all the way from New Jersey. Thank you so much for joining. I did not plan to do a live today. It's a lot of work to be done. And I just felt that we parents or adult and responsible guardian for our children, we have to really talk about the issue that is happening in our society today. And sexual exploitation is very much everywhere, in our phone, in our computer, in our neighborhood. And just like that, yesterday, my daughter was working and an old person come to her and talk to her. Just the first question he asked immediately, as a mother, as I said, as a mother's instinct, I have that feeling that guy is not good. So I hope that this place will block this guy from coming to the aquatic center at this time. There's so many sexual predators that are still living in, not in jail, but they live within our community. We don't know who they are, but it is important that we guard our children and ourselves to this kind of issue. And I thought of the story of Sharon Cuneta. When Sharon Cuneta's daughter, someone said that he will rape her daughter. And Sharon, of course, as a mother, put a big statement in her account, in her social media account, that he will find that person. To me, as a mother, I believe she did the right thing, because if she did not speak about the issue and about this person, that I will hunt you down. I applaud her for saying I will hunt you down, because if you are the parent and you know that your child is in danger, you will say nothing. That is not right. And so I for me, maybe tell me your input. So if you think what we should do, how we should do as a parent to really protect our children from those sexual predators. And I myself, I would say we need to clean the internet, because the internet is filled with a lot of things that was not good before. So as a YouTuber, it is our responsibility to bring good quality content and clean things in the internet, so that the children can go there in YouTube and not be afraid that they will find something that is wrong and will inflict harm to them in the future. So give me your intake and I will read your message and your ideas. Thank you so much. As I said, Arthur Chic Barnes, ang aking kaibigan, and Faye Balsink, how are you? Hello, host. Good day, Tamsak, sabi niya. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Faye Balsink. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you more often. Yes, and you are wonderful to be here on my live stream. This is not a planned live stream, but I felt that it is a must for us women, as mothers and as parents, to speak on this issue and the topic, and how we can really promote protection and for our own children. We are the one that will be the guard for our own children's protection. Hello, and dumating ang aking mabait at magandang sister, Lori Vlogsing, Ate Yahoo. Muted nga lang, nasa work ako. Oh my God, thank you so much sis for joining. And ang aking Lori Vlogsing sister is finally monetized. So congratulations, my beautiful sister. She has a very beautiful voice. You have to go to her channel. And ang ating Arthur Chick Barn ay Arthur Chick Barn. Lori Vlogsing, mega shout out sa iyo. Thank you so much. Oh, hello, Kuya Rolly Magpayo. Thank you so much. At bigyan niyo ako ng idea. Bigyan niyo ako ng tell me what is your input on this matter. What would you do if it happens to you as a parent? Should we keep quiet and let this pass, or should we make noise and say, I will stand for my child or for our children and protect them? And good morning po, Kuya Rolly Magpayo. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Tons Pua. How are you, Yahoo? Hello po, and thank you so much for being here. I just bring this into question, and I want that this can become it's too hot in Arizona. I'm already perspiring. It's only 8:01 in the morning, but I have light in front of me. That's why it's hot, even hotter. But thank you so much for coming and supporting me in this live. Hello, my sister Brenda Pearson, all the way from UK. Hello, Sissy. Good day to you and to all. So I want to throw that question to you. How can we protect our children from sexual predators and exploiters that are everywhere around us? As I said, you don't have to go far. The computer and our phone are actually everywhere and within the hands of young people at this time. How can we clean the internet? I think, as I was mentioning, I feel what was the topic about? The topic is how can we protect our kids from sexual predators? Because as I was mentioning the story that my 16-year-old who works at as a lifeguard, she was approached by an old man. She was taking care of she was in the site where she's taking care of little kids pool, and an old man came to her and asked her question that is unrelated and has to me has sexual connotation immediately. He's asking how old is my kid, and she must be young, high schooler, the way an older person will try to lure a kid. Even it's not to lure, but this guy has been found to be looking around small kids, and it just gave me a goosebump because that can be a sexual predator who are trying to find way to maneuver among our young people. So thank you so much, Kuya Virgilio Labendia. Thank you so much. He's listening to me. He is another good brother who owns an orchard in Thailand. He's a Filipino and married to Thai sister. And Kuya Virgilio, I look forward that you join YouTube and show your wonderful orchard. And ang aking sister Jane Blog, hello, mega shoutout po sa iyo, ate. Salamat sa pagpaalala kanina. Yes, earlier I was just talking about sexual predator. Even in our live streaming, some people can be very can share some sexual connotations as a host. Someone was talking to a live stream that I went to, and someone came and says, "Hey, let down your hair." I'm like, this is it's not related to the person's talking on her live streaming. So I think we as women, it's not only for our children but also for ourselves. And I'm so glad that the live stream host was so good in pointing out that issue. And yes, thank you so much for the message, my sister Brenda Pearson. Yes, this one, all the way from UK. I think now that we have a YouTube channel, we should use our channel in a way that we can protect not only creating quality, beautiful videos that will inspire people, but also we need to instill in the hearts of our viewers how we can protect our children, our environment, our family. And this is all within our hands, within our creative ability. I am not creative in creating a very good videos, but I just like to promote positive stories. And I know this is not a positive story, but something that can maybe steer to other people who are very, very good and smart in creating that content to protect our children. I would love to go and watch that video. Thank you so much, my sister Tons Pua shared your live stream host. Oh, thank you so much, Tons Pua, and God bless you. I appreciate your support, mother and son. Thank you so much, sabi ni mother and son MP. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate all of you for being here. I really don't have the answer for that question, but I feel that if we all mothers, parents, take action and say, I will protect my child no matter what, then the children can also feel they are secured, knowing that the parents will be on their back. Sabi ni Arthur Chick Barnes, that's very good on your advocacy to share your thoughts on behalf of other women. Girl power, go, 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 yes. And it's not just as mothers, I hope, especially when fathers get involved, I'm sure they will put a big stop and say, you can't do or touch my kid. And that is why fathers are very important in a child's life, because that's the one. A mom will just be talking, but a father will put a stump and say, back off, you can't touch my kid. And I'm sure people will be so scared. I hope that that guy will not be there again in the place of work of my daughter. And I probably will have to write to the mayor or to someone who is responsible to make sure that our children are protected in their work, in the place they are at, especially my daughter is working with as a lifeguard at Nasomi here in Chandler. And so I really feel we have to really take care of one another. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lori Blogsing, you're still here. And hello, everyone. Sabi ni Pei Balsing. And sabi ni Jane Blogs, I appreciate po talaga di po talaga na alam na meron po talaga ganun pumapasok. Kaya ingat po talaga dahil minsan may mga magpapasok na lang na ganun. Kaya maraming salamat po talaga. Thank you so much, Jane Vlog, and kinig lang po, host, and I love the topic. I know the feeling. Tayong mga nanay po, unang masasaktan pag feeling natin di safe ang anak po natin. Yes, and thank you so much, Tons Pua, for giving that validation. And hello, John Saavedra. Oh, but John, you did not go to your check by John. John Saavedra is checked by John. He's here in Arizona and close to 5,000 subscribers checked by John. So check him out. Thank you so much. And Tom's Pua, and handito pa rin si Jawo. Thank you so much, Jawo. And Brenda Pearson says, hello to all. Welcome to this live streaming. Thank you so much. I did not plan to go a long time, but I wish that, thank you so much, Kuya Virgilio Lavindia. Ria, the best way to protect our children is by educating them divine principle. This is what I think. Oh, yes, Kuya, you are very right. Divine principle talks about the fall of man, which is the root of sin. And the root of sin, as the divine principle shares, is about the illicit sexual relationship. That is why that is the hardest thing to get rid of. Even all problem of all the problems in the world, sexual sin is the hardest to eradicate, and that is what Virgilio Labendia was suggesting, that people should learn the divine principle. You are so right, Kuya, and thank you so much. And saan na yan? Hello, Arthur Chick Barnes, thank you. Sabi ni Jane Vlog, anak is life po, kaya po talaga. Kaya ganun po ang schedule ko dahil ang mga bata ay tinatago ko sila. You don't have to tago them. You just, I like the video of Thomas Sagayo, who incorporate his children and how he interacts with children in his video. I love that. And but it's, I know, doing a live stream and having children being with us is not easy. But thank you so much for all of you for joining. And this is not a long live streaming, but something that you as parents and as adults can share with us how we can protect our children. Hello, my sister Naya. Good morning, my beautiful sister Naya Olvera of the Mujer a Mujer. This is the lady who actually helped me to be on Entre Mujeres Radio and to become the host of Buhay sa Amerika. Thank you so much, Naya, for coming. I am just about to close my live stream. And the question I point out is, how can we protect, as I show, how can we protect our kids from sexual predator? And I'm sure many of you has an answer. And this is how we can start talking about it and how we can really promote, how we can protect our children. It's all depend on us as adults. And we are all responsible for the safety of our children and everyone's children. And it is all lies within our hand. And I thank you all for joining me into this short. It's short in YouTube, but it's not short in Facebook. I'm actually sending it live through my Facebook and my YouTube friends. So because I believe this is a matter of protection for all our children, not only my children, but everyone's children has to be protected. Every child deserves to be in a safe environment. Thank you so much and enjoy your day. Thank you so much, my sister Brenda Pearson, and to all of you. I hope you too can have a safe day and a wonderful day. And let's think, how can we protect our kids from sexual predator today, tomorrow, and every day, so then the world will be a better place and a world where we can all say, my family is safe. Thank you so much for joining, and God bless you. Bye bye. Thanks. Bye bye.